Hey guys, it's Corey with 10 Best Ones, and today we've decided to review the 5 best options for you. We've ranked these products based on many hours of research and testing, and we've picked the 5 best models. If you'd like to see their price and find out more information, you can check out the links in the description down below. First, we'll discuss what you should look at before buying. Then we'll look at the 5 best picks. To make it easier, we'll include timestamps in the description. Let's get started.
Before we jump into the best DSLR cameras, first I want to talk about a few things you should look at before buying one. Firstly, lenses. One of the most important things when buying your DSLR camera is its compatible system of lenses. They are the most important tools for taking good-looking photos. Before buying one, you should make some decisions first, like the focal length that you need, the build quality, the maximum aperture that you need, and image stabilization. Number 2. Price. You should also know that you don't have to spend a fortune to find the camera that's right for you. The most important thing to consider is to know what you need. There are plenty of models that are very expensive and they are loaded with lots of features that you might never use. That's why you should know your budget and buy the one that fits you best. But you should also know that if you spend too little, it may result in a disappointing camera. Thirdly, ergonomics. Another important thing that you should check out is to make sure that the camera fits comfortably in your hand. I'd also recommend a camera that's not too heavy and that offers quick accessibility to the most commonly used features and buttons. Touchscreen cameras nowadays are very popular, but they can also be a bit frustrating because of the poor placement of the buttons and controls. And lastly, megapixels. First, you should know that you probably don't need a camera that has a huge number of megapixels. Yes, they are a measure of the resolution of the camera, and the greater the number of megapixels, the larger the high quality. But this doesn't necessarily mean that you need a huge number of megapixels. They are important, but you shouldn't get distracted by them. So without further ado, let's take a look at our top 5 picks for the best DSLR cameras in 2020, and see if you can find the one that you're looking for. At number 5, it's the Nikon D3500. One of the best affordable DSLR cameras in the market is the Nikon D3500. This entry-level DSLR improves so much on its predecessor and establishes itself as one of the most impressive cameras for beginning photographers. It can take plenty of great photos, it has a great sensor, nice autofocus, plenty of speed and so much more, in a single body with a superb price. It has many more great features that you should check out and see if it's the one that you're looking for. The Nikon D3500 is a small and lightweight camera that's changed a little over its predecessor, but has made some refinements in much needed areas. The design of this camera is pretty simple and plain. It feels so comfortable in the hands. The biggest update to this camera gets its hand grip that is larger and delivers better balance with heavier and larger lenses. This camera weighs about 415 grams with the battery installed and is perfect overall. The build quality is also amazing because it's made of high quality materials and it'll last you for years without a problem. Furthermore, I should mention that the autofocus system of the camera comes from the 11-point Multicam 1000 AF system that's done wonders. It covers a large area of the screen and is the perfect tool for focusing on still subjects. Unfortunately, this one is not capable of tracking fast-moving subjects like any in its category, but it still does a pretty good job. One of the best things about this camera is its excellent 24-megapixel APS-C size CMOS sensor that combines very well with the X-Speed 4 image processor to deliver an impressive image quality. If you want an affordable DSLR that has an excellent picture quality, make sure to check out the Nikon D3500. Number 4. It's the Canon ER6D Mark II. Moving on, we have the Canon ER6D Mark II. This camera is an amazing full-frame digital single-lens reflex camera that's suited for the hands of a true professional. It's suited for anyone who's looking for an amazing camera that can take extraordinary photos. This one has a superb vari-angle display, great connectivity options, perfect autofocus, great battery life, solid build quality, and many more. This one is constructed from a combination of aluminium alloy and polycarbonate with glass fibre. It really is a very durable camera. In fact, it's one of the most durable cameras in the market. It has dust and moisture sealed body, which means you can take this one anywhere you want to. Something else you should know is that this one's also very sensitive, as it can go down to -3 EV, and this makes it track subjects even in dimly lit rooms, which is amazing. The EOS 6D Mark II has a 26.2 megapixel full-frame dual-pixel CMOS sensor, which is extremely sharp, and it has the Digic 7 image processor, which is one of the best in the market right now. Moreover, this one can shoot amazing full HD videos at 60 FPS, and it doesn't lose focus. In burst shooting mode, this one can shoot 6.5 frames per second, and just like the photos, the videos are also very detailed and rich. When it comes to battery life, the EOS 6D Mark II has a battery life for about 1,100 shots, which is amazing. To conclude, I'd say that this camera has many more great features that you should check out and see if it's the DSLR that you were looking for. At number 3, it's the Nikon D7500. Another great DSLR camera is the Nikon D7500. This one comes with excellent performance and plenty of premium features. It's a great camera for day-to-day use, and it can accommodate photographers of different levels, starting from novice to professionals. It has a very nice design, and the hand grip is deep enough and is properly curved to deliver your exceptional comfort. I also love the button placement because they're properly spaced out and will prevent you from pressing a button by accident, which is great. The body of this camera features a single monocoque construction, which saves some weight and makes the camera feel lighter in the hand. I should also mention that the body of the D7500 is also weatherproofed, which allows you to use it in different weather conditions. Now let's talk about performance. This one features a 20.9 megapixel sensor that delivers amazing results. The images are pretty vibrant, bright and sharp, and on top of that it has the XPEED 5 image processor, which enhances the camera's performance even more. Furthermore, the D7500 is also an amazing ISO performer because you can get astonishing results even in low-light environments. It has a native ISO sensitivity that ranges from 100 to 51,200, also a boosted ISO range from 50 up to 1.64 million, which is incredible. It also has a 51-point AF system which allows the camera to track and lock onto subjects as soon as the subject enters the frame. Another amazing thing about this camera is that it can record detailed and rich 4K UHD or Full HD videos for up to 29 minutes. To sum up, you should definitely consider taking a look at this one, as it really is a great camera that can accommodate photographers of different levels. At number 2, it's the Canon EOS 90D. Moving on, we have the Canon EOS 90D, which is a mid-range DSLR that delivers great results. It has solid build quality, amazing performance and plenty of other great features. First of all, you should know that this camera is a bit heavy, but the thing is that it feels great in your hands. On the top it has a secondary screen that can be illuminated with a press of a button. Also it has a joystick which makes quick work of adjusting the focal length. I also like the shutter and aperture, as they were very easy to adjust without pulling my eye from the viewfinder. On the back, this camera has an articulating LCD screen which tilts to the side a full 180 degrees. It displays amazing looking sharp images on the screen with great colours. You get ports for HDMI, USB and microphone. Unfortunately, this camera houses only a single SD card slot, which is not a big deal. The sensor of this camera captures a 6960 pixel wide image, which is great. It delivers great image quality with a 32.5 megapixel CMOS or APS-C sensor. Something else I should mention is that you get high-speed continuous shooting of up to 10 FPS with no time lag during OVF shooting. This one is capable of shooting 4K, but the thing is that it also shoots 4K without cropping the sensor, which is great. The live view autofocus has some great features like face detection, eye autofocus and tracking autofocus. The battery life is rated at 1,860 shots, which is good enough. It really is one of the best DSLRs without a doubt, and I'd highly recommend this to people that are looking for a great camera that can take amazing videos. And at number 1, it's the Nikon D850. Coming up at the top of the list, we have the Nikon D850. This one is a professional-grade full-frame camera that has an amazing performance, great design and many more great features that'll help you a lot with taking incredible pictures. It's not an affordable camera, but considering its build quality, its extraordinary performance and many more great features, it is worth it. When it comes to the design, this one has an attractive black painted body which is incredibly durable. The company has used a combination of carbon fibre and rugged magnesium alloy material. It really is extremely durable and you can freely shoot under a variety of different weather conditions without worry. It measures 4.9 by 5.8 by 3.1 inches and it weighs around 2 pounds. It has a built-in slot for attaching a vertical shooting grip and the deep grip is covered in a textured coating. This camera sits comfortably in your hand for hours. The buttons are well organised so that you can reach any of them anytime you want. Moreover, this beast is packed with a BSI full-frame image sensor and has a 45.7 megapixel sensor. It also runs on an X-Speed 5 image processor which sets the noise levels to the minimum and ensures a wider dynamic range. With this one you can record 4K videos at 24, 25 or 30 FPS, and while recording each frame outputs 8 megapixel resolution. If the price is not a big deal for you, then I would highly recommend the Nikon D850 to you because it really is the best of the best. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.